I have someone in here who's very special, and I had to give him some good music. Introduction to Tyler Lamph.
Yeah.
Welcome to Radio SLCC.
Thanks, I'm glad to be here.
I found this song to be appropriate for you.
That's 100% appropriate.
As you are a big dinosaur fan, is that correct?
I'm a huge fan.
Okay.
And especially a huge fan of Jurassic Park, so that's the perfect song.
So how long have you been into art?
I've probably been doing it since I could hold a pencil or a crayon. I don't think I really started until I was about 3 years old.
Okay.
That's when I saw Jurassic Park, hence the music.
And that's where it all started?
Yeah, and then once I saw Jurassic Park, I think it became more of a dream rather than just a kid drawing. When I was in elementary school, when I was in kindergarten, first grade, the teachers called my parents in because I wasn't getting any work done. My tests had no answers on them. I wouldn't even write my name on them. And they're like, we couldn't figure out what the problem was until we flipped the paper over, and on the back of the paper was covered in drawings. The whole paper was just drawings.
And that's where it all started, huh?
Probably about that time.
As far as you doing your artwork and everything like that, what is your favorite type of art? I mean, are you more like a pencil guy, or do you like painting at all?
My favorite type of art is pen and ink. I love line work, and pen and ink is the best for that.
Where is it that you get your inspiration from?
As dumb as it sounds, or as simple as it sounds, I get my inspiration from everything. I can't really pinpoint it on anything.
No?
It could be a sound, it could be a movie I see, it could be the way somebody talks, it could be the way somebody walks, it could be how obese somebody is, just the way that their skin folds over their pants, something like that. Anything can influence a drawing. You actually just released a comic book.
How long has it been out now for?
The comic book's been out since the middle of January, I think. Okay. And it's been available in a comic book store since the beginning of February, I think, or the end of January.
Awesome.
Somewhere in there.
So the title of it is Seven. How did Seven begin, and how did you come up with that?
Seven was actually influenced by a couple different comic books and artists, and basically there's a cover of Max issue 1, and I thought, I'd like to draw a cover like that. I'd like to draw a character in that stance. So I sat down and I just drew out a character, and I made him up myself. I just kept the stance the same. And once I drew that, I was pumped on him. I was like, this guy needs a story. So then I kind of messed around and wrote a story, and then I illustrated a 24-page book.
How could you summarize Seven?
Basically about a bionic beast that follows a woman around a city, and he protects her.
Okay.
That's a basic summary.
Sounds good. Well, where can I pick up one?
You can pick it up at Black Cat Comics, 2261 Highland Drive in Salt Lake City, Utah, 84106. They're a fantastic comic book shop. You can pick up Seven there, and you can also pick up all the new releases from all your favorite titles.
You actually sell a lot of your work. Do you just do like reprints? Like after you create like an original one that you draw, like how do you make more?
I'll finish the piece that I've been working on,
okay,
and I'll scan it at an extremely high resolution.
Okay.
So that way later I can blow it up or shrink it down, and it'll look fantastic no matter how big it is or how small it is. And then I'll make my prints, 8 by 10, 11 by 14, 16 by 20, and then I'll just print however many I want. Usually 16 by 20s are limited edition, so I'll only print so many of that size, and then I'll never print them in that size again.
One of the things that I actually thought was really cool about your profile, and I'm not talking about Facebook, I mean just you in general, is the fact that you had the chance to do Comic-Con. And it looks like you had 2 chances to do Comic-Con. You did one in Salt Lake and Arizona. Was there any other ones?
Just the Salt Lake in Arizona. I've done some art shows and things like that in between.
Okay.
And then I'll be at the upcoming Salt Lake Comic-Con fan experience.
Oh, cool.
And I'll be in Phoenix Comic-Con in June. And I'll be in Salt Lake Comic-Con in September.
So are you excited to go back to the Salt Lake Comic-Con?
I am. It's probably one of the best shows I've ever done.
You realize it's like doing better than San Diego, right?
It is awesome. I'm pretty sure, last I heard, they already sold 20,000 tickets.
It's ridiculous.
And it's in a couple weeks. Last year, they had to close the doors because the Salt Palace was at maximum capacity.
No.
So they couldn't let anybody else in because it was a fire hazard.
Oh,
so now they've rented out, I think it's the whole building.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but they've rented out a ton more space, and they're expecting what'd they say, 100,000?
It was. I mean, plus.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge, and it's gonna be awesome. Last year was fantastic. The people in Salt Lake City are so awesome.
Yeah.
I ended up selling out last year 3 times.
3 times?
I had to restock twice.
Wow.
And then I sold out on the end.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really cool. I just want to say thank you for having me on the show. Everybody should go to Salt Lake Comic Con and all the other events like that, and be sure to check out my art pages. My name is spelled Tyler Lamph. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, DeviantArt, and I also have my own website. Feel free to check me out.
Awesome. But anyway, hey, it's been a pleasure being with you guys today. Signing out, Eric and Tyler here for you on Radio SLCC.